Hello students, I am Chalma Reddy. Welcome to CR Maths class. So previous class we have completed 34 problems in level 1. So in that concept I am going to discuss level 2 problem. So problems on classical definition of probability. See the first question, what they are given. A positive integer is selected at random if A be the event, that it is divisible by 5 and B be the event that it has 0 at the units place. Divisible by 5 means what is the condition, students? Divisible by 5 means what is the condition? In unit place 0 or 5 is there means the number is divisible by 5. And B is the event that it has 0 at units place. So finally, A be the event. In that event, unit place contains 5, 0 because the number is divisible by 5. And B event, see here, B the event, unit place contains only 0. By observing this, we can identify which option is correct. So draw the Venn diagram, then you will understand. This is one event, this is another event. See why I am written here in both the places 0 is, this is 0 plus 0, intersection part. In both the terms 0 is there or not? Now this is total sample space, that is yes. Here already you know very well, for suppose the circle is A, outside part is A complement. Here they are asking A union B complement. A union B complement means what? This part only. A union B complement. B complement means remaining part. This is total. This total. A union B complement. Union means we can consider this shaded part also. A union B complement. That means observe here, the 0 part also included. A union B complement means overall we are getting sample space. Overall we are getting sample space. Okay, students, are you understood? So here in both the part intersection part is 0 only. I think here diagram I want to change this part. This is B. This is B because 0 we are getting now. This is B part. B. Okay. Remaining is totally B complement outside A. So finally A union B complement is equal to S. What is S? S is certain event. Certain event. Second option correct. Students, are you understood? Read the question carefully. There are 7 seats in a row. 7 seats. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 3 persons are take a seat at random. Number of persons. How many persons are there? How many number of persons? Only 3. The probability that the middle seat is always occupied. Where is the middle seat? This part only now. This is always occupied. And no two persons are consecutive. No two persons are consecutive. For suppose, here number of persons means they are given 3. Instead of 3, I am taking the names A, comma, B, comma, C. Out of these persons, one person is fixed here. It is possible to fill only one way. It is possible to fill one way. Then left side, right side, observe that there are 3 places. But here condition given. No two persons are consecutive. That means here we can't fill. Here we can't fill. Here we can fill. Here we can fill. Or here also we can fill. Yes or no? Here how many places are there? 2 places. Out of 2 places can be filled only one person. Here also 2 places are there. 2 places can be filled any one of the person. We can't fill 2 places exactly. Out of those 2 places, fill any one of the place. Either first one or second. If you are filled first one, see that you are filled last one here. See here, no two persons are consecutive. For suppose you are filled here. See, there is no two persons consecutive. For suppose these person you are filled here. See, observe here. No two persons are consecutive. Students, are you understood? Don't fill here. If you are filled, these 2 persons are consecutive. Don't fill here. These 2 persons are consecutive. Okay. Now finally, here there are 2 chances. Last 2 places. 2 chances out of 2 can be filled one. Here out of 2 can be filled one. This is only selection. For suppose here you are taken A, here is B, here is C. We can interchange them. 3 persons can be arranged in 3 factorial ways or not? ABC, ACB, BCA, CAB, like that. Okay. Now, finally, what is N of S? Here we didn't written N of S. N of S. See, what is N of S, students? There are 7 seats. Can be filled with 3 seats. 7 places can be filled with 3 persons. That is 7p3 ways. Now, N of E. First 2 places, 2c1 ways. Middle place, only 1 way. Last 2 places, 2c1. These are only selection. These 3 places can be arranged with 3 persons. That is 3 factorial. Now, required probability P of E is equal to N of E. 2c1, 2 into 1 into 2. 3 factorial means 6 divided by N of S 7p3. 7, 6, 5. 6 cancel. Now answer is 4 by 35. So required number of probability here 4 by 35. That is answer. If the letters of the word Mississippi are arranged at random, here arranged means permutation, selection means combination. So remember the difference. The probability that all the 4 S's appear consecutively. Okay. First, in the given word, how many repeated letters are there we want to identify. So I am going to write like this: M, I, S, S, I, S, S, I, P, P, I. Here there are 4 I's 4 S's, 2 P's. These are repeated. Now, I'm going to write N of S. By using these letters, form a different word. How many letters are there? There are 11 letters. 11 letters can be arranged in 11 factorial, but some of the repeated letters are there. Those can be written in denominator. 4 I's, 4 S's, and 2 P's. Whatever is there, repeated letters write in denominator. Students, are you understood? Now N of E. E with the event that 4 S's appear consecutively. That means the 4 S's come together. Come together. Consecutive meaning is come together. So I am going to take 4 S's treating as 1 unit. 1 unit. This is only 1 unit because they want to sit together consecutively. Now remaining how many letters are there? Tell me. Remaining except 2 S's, 4 I's, 2 P's, 1 M. 4 plus 3 total 7. 7 plus 1, 8. N of E be the event. 8 units can be arranged in 8 factorial divided by, out of 8, what are the repeated? This is not repeated, only 1 unit. Out of these 7 units, what are the repeated? 4 I's and 2 P's. 2 P's. Now, these are 1 unit. These can be arranged among themselves. 4 S's can be arranged in 4 factorial, but those 4 are similar. That's why I'm writing in denominator. So now required probability P of E is equal to N of E by N of S. 8 factorial, these two cancel, by 4 factorial into 2 factorial divided by 11 factorial divided by 4 factorial, 4 factorial, 2 factorial. Observe the calculation. 4 factorial, 2 factorial is going to cancel. Now 8 factorial in denominator, again denominator, see 4 factorial is there, it is going to numerator by 11 factorial. See the options. 8 factorial we can write symbolically like this, or this is. Don't think this is angle 8. Angles are denoted by capital letters only, not numbers, not small letters. Okay. So finally, 8 factorial, 4 factorial by 11 factorial means third option correct. If 10 persons are to sit around a table, the odds against 2 specified persons are sitting together. So here, E with the event that 2 specified persons are sitting together. E with the event that 2 specified persons sitting together. Now total how many peoples are there? 10 peoples. Here n value 10, or you can take n persons. So listen students, particularly IIT students. There are n persons. So n persons can be arranged in a row. N persons, n vacant seats. So the number of arrangements is npn. There are n persons, can be occupied n places. So this arrangement is n factorial ways. This is, we will say that, linear permutation. The things or objects can be arranged in a line. We will say that that is linear permutation. The things or objects can be arranged in a circle. This is called circular permutations. There are n persons. These n persons can be arranged in a circle. This is the formula. N minus 1 factorial. N minus 1 factorial. How we got n minus 1 factorial means, out of n persons, take any one of the person. For suppose I am taken one person, that person name is n. He is sitting at one particular place. N persons are there, n vacant seats are there. Okay, one person is filled. Remaining how many seats are there? N minus 1 as well as n minus 1 persons. See here, if you are following this direction, this is first place. This is last place. Yes or no? This direction. If it is there, first place and last place means, that is, we will say that linear permutation. Okay. If you are following anti-clockwise direction, this is first, this is last place. So finally, n minus 1 persons can be filled in n minus 1 places. That is n minus 1 factorial. Because we got first and last place now. That is, you have to think linear permutation. N persons can be arranged in n places means, in linear permutation, what is the formula? N factorial or not? Here also same like that. N minus 1 p, n minus 1, that is equal to n minus 1 factorial. Finally, what I am saying means, if n persons can be arranged in a row, what is the formula? N factorial. N persons can be arranged in a circle, n minus 1 factorial. These are the formulas. Remember it. Now, how many persons are there here? 10 persons. 10 persons can be arranged in a round table. Round table means that is circular permutation only. What is the formula? 10 minus 1 factorial, that is equal to 9 factorial. Students, all of you understood how we got n of s. Now, two specified persons sitting together. Two specified persons. I am taking P1, P2. These two specified persons sit together, come together. These two persons treating as one unit. Remaining, how many persons are there? 8 persons. Total 9 units. These 9 units can be arranged in 9 factorial into, sorry, not 9 factorial, this circular permutation now, 9 minus 1 factorial. But these two particular persons can be arranged in P1, P2, P2, P1. There are two chances, yes or no? So into 2. Into 2. This is a n of e. Now required probability P of e, that is equal to n of e by n of s. 8 factorial into 2 by 9 factorial. Students, calculate this. 8 factorial into 2 divided by 9 factorial means I am going to write 9 into 8 factorial. 8 factorial cancel. We are getting 2 by 9. This is P of E. Then what is P of E complement, students? P of E complement means 1 minus P of E. That is 1 minus 2 by 9. 1 minus 2 by 9 means that is 7 by 9. Okay. Now what they are asking, the probability that's odds against. Odds against. Odds against means what is the formula? Tell me. odds against. What is the formula? Odds against means P of E complement ratio P of E. Odds in favor means P of E is to P of E complement. Odds against means P of E complement is to P of E. P of E complement 7/9. P of E 2/9. So denominator, both are having same number. Write the answer 7:2. That meaning is 7:2. 7:2. Which option correct? Third option correct.